You are far, far greater than you know, and all is well. Our anxiety does not come from thinking about the future, but from wanting to control it. How beautiful to find a heart that loves you, without asking you for anything, but to be okay. And God said, "Love your enemy," and I obeyed him, and loved myself. We are limited, not by our abilities, but by our vision. Keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life. Between what is said and not meant, and what is meant and not said, most of love is lost. And ever has it been known that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation. Out of suffering have emerged the strongest souls, the most massive characters are seared with scars. All can hear, but only the sensitive can understand. For this I bless you most. You give much and know not that you give at all. If I accept the sunshine and warmth, then I must also accept the thunder and lightning. How often have you sailed in my dreams? And now you come in my awakening, which is my deeper dream. Love is a sacred mystery. To those who love, it remains forever wordless. But to those who do not love, it may be but a heartless jest. I do not want you to hear that I love you, but I want you to feel it without me having to say. Our worst fault is our preoccupation with the faults of others. There must be something strangely sacred about salt. It is in our tears and in the sea. You may forget with whom you laughed, but you will never forget with whom you wept. The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the greatest intention. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. And if they don't, they never were. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. It takes a minute to have a crush on someone, an hour to like someone, and a day to love someone, but it takes a lifetime to forget someone. Tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness and despair, but manifestations of strength and resolution. We are all like the bright moon, we still have our darker side. Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. To belittle, you have to be little. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. I am ignorant of absolute truth. But I am humble before my ignorance, and therein lies my honor and my reward. You pray in your distress and in your need, would that you might pray also in the fullness of your joy and in your days of abundance. We choose our joys and sorrows long before we experience them. Your pain is the breaking of the shell that encloses your understanding. And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Beauty is eternity gazing at itself in a mirror. But you are eternity and you are the mirror. Friendship is always a sweet responsibility, never an opportunity. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife. I love you when you bow in your mosque, kneel in your temple, pray in your church. For you and I are sons of one religion, and it is the Spirit. Solitude has soft, silky hands, but with strong fingers it grasps the heart and makes it ache with sorrow. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to. The appearance of things changes according to the emotions, and thus we see magic and beauty in them, while the magic and beauty are really in ourselves. My loneliness was born when men praised my talkative faults and blamed my silent virtues. Trust in dreams, for in them is the hidden gate to eternity. One's own religion is after all a matter between oneself and one's maker, and no one else's.